The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing, O'Connell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. Now O'Connell. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now O'Connell. That is incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 88 yards. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first down at the 22-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he takes it down to the solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Purdy from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go make the tackle right away.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And his drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Shrugs him off. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Can't really fault the coverage. The ball was tipped and popped up in the air, but they were unable to complete the tip drill for the interception.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Looking deep for Jennings. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Raiders heading out to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd down, O'Connell. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws, Everything they're doing has been executed.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 51 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
It's Myers again with another catch. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's O'Connell. His throw incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Well, they got to get to the line quickly. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Take it at the 37. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now on first down, it's Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 46 yards. And the Niners are pouring it on. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. O'Connell on 1st and 10. Open man is Myers. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, O'Connell.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's taken to the 26. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Trade him over to our team so we don't have to him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here's Purdy.
Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Raiders nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
To throw here, O'Connell.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They find some open field here.
There he goes again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Raiders nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you or what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken at around the 40. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Christian McCaffrey.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 142 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
For the winning team here, Charles.
Fix my cheek.